Hey guys, this is Grant Russell coming to you live, Facebook Live, YouTube. I was going to start out right here with this couple of things here. We got the city horn, and we got the loud get out of my way horn. Anyways, thought you guys might appreciate that. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's Friday. We're at the weekend here. We're going to start out by talking about a brand new 2022 Renegade Valencia 35 MB floor plan, stock number 5N 210179. So this just arrived. We just got this in yesterday, believe it or not. 35 MB is the shortest floor plan that Renegade builds on the Valencia. They're all built, all the Valencias are built on the S2RV chassis built by Freightliner Custom Coach Corporation, FCCC or FCCC. The S2RV is going to come with a 6.7 liter, 360 horsepower Cummins diesel engine. You can see with this the engine hood open and forward, it's very easy to access everything from your dipstick on the oil, your transmission fluid fill. You need to get to the air filter. All that's very easy and accessible with the engine hood being able to open this way. So another thing I always like to point out is, you know, for those of you that are considering a Super C motorhome, you got a lot more in front of you. Not that you ever want to have an accident, but you do have that safety feature here. Getting in and out of the entrance doors, or the driver's side entrance door, passenger entrance door. I mean, it's just a simple, you've got an assist handle here, steps, easy to get in and out of the driver's area as well as the passenger area. And then another thing, again, not that you ever want to get into an accident, but these bumpers here on the front here, if you notice where they separate right here, if you were ever to have an accident, this is going to break away first. It's not going to do any damage to this. So if you ever have to replace a piece, this is the only piece you're having to replace. And that's on both sides there. So the S2RV chassis does have, it is a diesel coach. So if you notice right here, we've got the diesel exhaust fluid additive. The fuel fill is on the back. I'll show you that in just a minute. You do have side cameras, something to point out here. Backup camera, side cameras for blind spot viewing. Come down this way. And as you're coming down this way, I'll point out they all come with the CB radio, so it's pre-wired. If you want to add a CB radio, we can certainly do that right here in our shop. First bay. This has the upgraded 3 lithium-ion batteries. You also have 350 watt panels of solar. And something else I always like to point out, back in here, all the way in the back, it's got a black tip on it and a bronze back. I don't know if you can see that. I can probably point at it. All the way back here. So this is an airline. That will get, it comes with a 50-foot airline hose. That's where you tap into the air on the coach. Here's where your disconnect switches are at. And then we'll come down to the next bay here, Zach. As I bang my head on the back of that slide coming out, that was a nice feeling. Sorry guys. We got a whole house water filtration system. We got your black tank and gray dump valves up there on the very top. It's got a power hose reel on the left of that, so when you pull your hose reel out, you can push the button and it retracts it in. So your cable hookup, sewer flush. This is basically your water workstation for the coach. And then coming down the next bay, we've got your holding tanks. We've got 2 75-gallon holding tanks. So you got your gray and your black tanks are down below. And that's where they are heated. So these have heat pads on the holding tanks. All right, coming down the back here, this is the exhaust on the furnace. This does have a 35,000 BTU furnace. It is propane operated. And here's where you fill the fuel. One thing I always like to point out, so this is where the 100-gallon fuel tank is at, and it's only fillable on one side. So when you fill this tank completely full, it's 100%. You're not having to fill one on the passenger side and one on the driver's side. You got an 8,000 watt diesel generator. Got that going now. Have those ACs running cold on the inside. It's a little bit cooler today than yesterday, but it's been a warm week. And then we have this back bay here is some storage. It's also where your 50 amp shore power is at. They do come with the 50 to 30 dog bone. There's an electrical outlet in there if you need to access it. You got a surge guard, transfer switch. It's got built-in surge protection on it. And then on the back side here, we got a molded rear cap. I didn't mention on the front, but you got a molded front cap and molded rear cap. There's no seams on the side here where you can get separation. It's a very good quality built design that Renegade does. So you don't have to worry about any leaking on these coaches. It's also a full walk-on fiberglass roof. I know there's no ladder on this, but if you did have like a telescoping ladder or A-frame ladder or lift, you can get up there on the roof if you need to work on it, seal anything. It's a full walk-on fiberglass roof. You got the exhaust on the generator here, your reverse lights, your brake lights, your turn signals, and all your running lights are all LED lights. Down below here, we've got 7-way plug. This did get the optional, it does have a brake controller. And this hitch here, you can see it, it's rated to tow up to 12,000 pounds. So on this back bay here, we've got all of the Valencias are going to come with a propane tank. So this propane tank will supply your hot water. Got a 10-gallon gas and electric hot water heater system. You got a 3-burner cooktop in there, and then your furnace, 35,000 BTU furnace. So that LP system will provide you all those different appliances and whatnot that need it. If you notice this line here on the side, so this did get the optional LP quick connect. So if you want to hook up, bring along a little barbecue grill, you can plug right into that and have a little outside barbecue grill. Next bay over, we've got storage. Really nice storage. And we're on the patio side, so as we come down this way, all these bays are freed up for all your extra gear that you want to bring along. We got storage down there. There's that hose I was mentioning, a 50-foot air hose to tap into the air system that's on the other side that I was pointing out above the batteries in the battery compartment. Right here is the hot water heater system. We got an entertainment package here, a little outside TV, Samsung soundbar. Another electrical outlet in this bay if you need to access power. If you notice, this has got an access here in the floor. So if I want to unscrew that and run any lines out and still keep my door closed, you can keep things charged on the outside while maybe all your doors are locked. In this bay, we've got the inverter. It's got a 3,000 watt Magnum inverter. Excuse me. And that's where that's located. And of course, below there's some storage. So another thing I want to mention to you, got this set up here. So Zach, if you want, come on down this side here, Zach, and I'll show you this. Maybe if I can get the sunlight off of my phone here. Installing update. Well, that's always fun. So it looks like it's going to be a minute. Let that update. Maybe I'll show you. Well, one thing I want to talk about this color. So the exterior of this color is something we haven't had in a while. So the exterior is russet exterior. And then when we go inside, the interior of this one is called driftwood. So a nice combination of both the rusted exterior and driftwood interior when we go inside. And then it looks like I'm almost updated. So one thing I wanted to show, I've got my phone paired to the Vega Touch mirror. I was just going to demonstrate a few things for you. So now I'm on. I can go into my settings here. I apologize here. Let's see here. Off. Well, boom. Live video is always a test. So, okay, it's not cooperating. Well, here's one thing I was going to demonstrate this. So I can run this slide in, I can run this awning in, I can turn my lights on and off either from inside or on by my phone. So if I were to do that, and one thing I always like to show, with Renegade, they put these double latch, slam latch baggage doors on all their doors. So if I want to slam all my doors, they're not going to bounce back on me. Slides in, awnings in, TV door shut. Pretty quick, you know, to disconnect everything and hit the road. It's a pretty simple process. Let's go inside and check out the driftwood interior. All right, some lights on in here. So, if you notice, I left all the seat belts out. I just wanted to point something out. We've got 1, 2, 3 seat belts in the sofa area here. And by the way, this folds all the way out, makes into about a queen size bed when it's all set up. And then over here at the dinette, I've got 2 more seat belts. So you've got a total of 5 seat belts in this floor plan for your passengers if you want to have them belted in. This dinette does fold down. This little extra cushion here, plus these larger cushions will go in place on top of the table when this drops down to make this one into a bed. Got that. Something else I'll point out, you've got all roller shades day and night throughout, and all the windows. We've got a bunk over cab. So we got sleeping here on the dinette, sleeping on the sofa. Almost a queen size bed up here when this is all set up, which it is now. If you come around on this side deck, we've got another TV in the back. It's also where your Blu-ray player is, shelving to hook up receivers, game systems, anything like that you want to put in, and then you've got a little light switch to turn the bunk lights on and off. And then also, so if I move this forward, this off for a second. And this piece right here just slides in. So that makes it easier getting in and out of the cab area. So these seats that I'm sitting in here, both of them will swivel around. And then just some of the features carried over from 21 to 22 are still the same. You've got the Garmin Fusion AM/FM Bluetooth stereo system. Looks like we got, wake it up there. So it has your maps. You can Bluetooth your phone to it. It's got Sirius satellite radio capability, so it's got a lot of different functions that are available through the Garmin Fusion stereo system there. And if somebody wants to operate it, if you notice, I can take it off the docking area. If your passengers want to control the stereo system or they want to navigate, and they can have this in their hands from the back. So down below here, we've got the equalizer system here. That's your hydraulic leveling system. Lock and unlock the coach, mirror heat, very self-explanatory there. You got your single stage engine brake. This is it's a momentary switch. If you notice how it goes right back when I push on it. So that's your regen. So that will, if it's calling to regen on the dash cluster here, if you're constantly coming to red lights, it's hot out and it's building up a lot of that diesel particulates, you can manually regen here. These are my power windows, 6-speed Allison transmission, trailer, truck, backup camera. So the truck, it's on truck right now, so if I go into reverse, it's going to display the camera that's on the back of this vehicle. The trailer one, if you have a camera on the trailer, inside your trailer, you can flip it back and forth and view the other camera. And then over here is cruise control. Again, self-explanatory stuff over here, just like the automobiles have. Resume, set, coast, speed control. It's also your light control there. And I mentioned earlier that these are pre-wired for CB radio. So if we do an install for you and you want a CB radio, the ones I've seen get installed right here. So they'll go overhead here and they'll have a little docking area to put your radio. All right. We'll go to the kitchen area here. Get this out of the way. So we got an all-electric refrigerator. Got ice maker. I mean, tons of room for your refrigerator here. So being all electric, remember you have that. We've got 3 lithium-ion batteries. We've got 3 solar panels. We've got a 3,000 watt inverter. And for those of you that are new to the RV world, we do demonstrate how all these things operate. You buy one from us, we're going to give you an orientation class demonstrating how all those systems work, so you don't lose power. So up top, above the refrigerator, storage. And got a convection microwave oven here. And we have this little cutout in the back here is a good place to store your covers. So you got a 3-burner cooktop. I don't know if you noticed that, but when I open these cabinets, they've got these heavy-duty hinges. I mean, they're very reliable. They're not going to come falling down on you. So it gets, if you're loading things in your cabinets, very nice hardware that they use. There's some good storage there. It's got a single sink with the sink covers. Everything's flush with the Corian countertops. And on your drawers below here, we've got full extension drawer glides. Soft close on all your drawers. There's all the remotes for every TV, for every sound bar, for every Blu-ray player. You get a remote with that. Again, you get all soft close. This is a location for fuses, breakers. So we're in the house area. So the one on the bottom, it says main on the far left. So anything that's hardwired to the main house batteries for this coach, or the electrical, excuse me, shore power, is going to be located down here for your breakers. The second box here, this is your inverter. So everything that's hardwired to the inverter is going to be in here. And then up here we've got some fuses. Again, everything's labeled, makes it easy to get to everything. So we have the TV up front. We got another TV above the entrance door here. It does have a release here. So if somebody's in the dinette and they want to angle it more towards the front of the coach, it does angle. And then come over here, I'll just show you this here. So this, earlier when I was struggling getting my phone to pair, I was talking about this system here, and it went through some updates, and I had it working earlier, but that's okay. Basically, you can control your lights, generator. Here's your AGS. So again, we demonstrate how all this operates. Thermostat, fan controls, slide controls, and this very bottom one is your settings. That's where you can go into the mobile app and pair your phones. And you can scan the QR code there and it pairs it for you. But if you're going to go live, make sure you test it all out before you does an update. All right, back to the back. We'll go to the walk-through bath area. So we've got right here, I'll open this up. So you do have a stackable washer and dryer. Come around the side there, you can see that. And then you have, well, you got a pocket door here. You just walk through the pocket door here. I've got another pocket door here that's actually latched right now. So if I want to close this off for the bathroom area, you got guests that want to come and access the mid bath because it's a single bath. Then guests have access as well as owners. And then we got in here in the bathroom, I'll just demonstrate how much room I've got. Zach, you're taller than I am, I think. I'm 6'2", I got plenty of headroom. But yeah, you got an adjustable shower head here and plenty of elbow room. So something I always like to point out. And you notice I've got a rain sensor, fantastic fan vent. I don't know if you can get a shot of that or not, but it does have the rain sensor on, so it'll close. If that's open, it starts raining. You also have ducted air conditioning in the bathroom with this door closed. And if you come down here, you have ducted heat. You see that black vent back there in the back? So we had heat and air conditioning in this room with the doors closed. And then this toilet, it is a macerator flushing foot flush macerator toilet. And you got soft close on the lid there. It's kind of nice to touch. Okay, and then if you want to get a shot, if you step back here and get a shot of this, you can get the how much room you got here. You got lots of room, the countertop space. We've got some good storage for the bathroom area. Again, full extension drawer glides. And then up top here, we've got medicine cabinet. Okay, to the bedroom. So I mentioned earlier, this is a Valencia 35 MB floor plan. And we've got a king size, an RV king size bed here. So underneath this bed, tackle this here, 250 gallon or 275 gallon for 150 gallons of fresh water. If you notice in here, your water pump, your drain lines, everything's very easy to access in here. And if you do any winter camping, you got the heat pads on the holding tanks. These are inside the living quarters, so you're running the furnace, you're keeping heat around these holding tanks. And this little pole right here, if I pull this out, I can help prop this up, so if I'm working under here. Something I wanted to point out. And that's a nice touch. I got a handle on this now. I don't have to sit there fighting it. I got USB outlets on both sides of the bed. I got up above here, part of that multiplex system on the light controls and fans. Oh, that's right above your head to turn lights on and off. And if you come around to or if you want to get a shot of this side, we've got hanging clothes here. This piece comes out, more hanging clothes down below. If you got longer garments, take that out. Another LED television for the bedroom. Again, you got adjustable shelving here. HDMI cable hookups. If you're adding any kind of receivers back here, it's already wired for you. Storage. Again, these are all full extension drawer glides or hanging clothes storage. Okay, I think, oh, something else new. As you come this way, come down this way. I'll switch places with you. Something I've noticed new for 2022. That same panel I was showing you earlier is also right here. So, you know, mom and dad want to change any settings in here for the coach. They've got this access here, so they do feed off of one another. The Firefly system that Renegade installs. All right, well, I guess that just about does it. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, this is Grant Russell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Apologize for the little mishaps earlier. It happens, but we worked our way through it. So give me a call anytime. You can reach me at 720-539-4711. Shoot me an email at grussell@transwest.com, or you can text me anytime at my cell phone number. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great weekend. See you next time.